Hey guys, I tried out 100 ChatGPT plugins for you and here are the top 5. Let me reveal them at the beginning of the video. One is CodePad, second Codulator, third Ask the Code, fourth Diagram, and fifth Webflow. If you have a ChatGPT 4 account, then you are paying for it. So you better make full utilization of it. And one of the benefits that ChatGPT 4 accounts come with is a plugin. A ChatGPT plugin is very useful and there are so many of them. So today we will discuss the best 5 and I just revealed them, but we have to discuss why and you have to consider whether they are needed for you. So I have selected these 5 based on a coder's perspective. So at number 5 we had Webflow. Webflow is very important for you to get ChatGPT connected to the internet and leverage the power of internet. So Webflow is a very convenient plugin which you will be able to use and connect to any link or any website and ask ChatGPT to check websites. And this will in turn like help you get an updated answer, like where you may have prompts which rely on the updated information. For example, if you ask like ChatGPT about the Ukraine war, it doesn't know about the Ukraine war. But if you have a plugin that connects to the internet, it can read up and understand and analyze, and based on that, it can tell you something. So it is kind of handicapped in a way without any plugin to connect to the internet. So now there are a lot of like plugins which give a lot of advantages, but I see Webflow is a very simple, seamless, and has been able to work seamlessly with respect to any topic that I've used so far. So at number 5 I have Webflow. So at number 4 you have Diagram. Diagram is really cool, guys. So I've used it personally, and once you give it some prompt, it will use that and it can generate cool graphs and diagrams, and it can explain with the help of those, and that makes the answer of the ChatGPT, the reply to your prompt, very illustrative and very presentable. So you may directly use it in some place, in some presentations, some mails, or in some formats. So it's very useful. So at 4, Diagram. Number 3, Ask the Code. Ask the Code guides you in your programming. So it's really cool. So if you have used GitHub Copilot, so I've used GitHub Copilot. That's really cool, but you have to pay for that stuff. So it's similar to that. So you when you once use that, so it becomes very easy, and you get a lot of suggestions, and it becomes really cool. So use Ask the Code for that. So number 2, Codulator. You give it any repo link in GitHub, and it will read and it will explain it to you like anything. It will explain it to you in such a simple way that you will understand what's about the code, and you can ask it any questions with respect to that repo, with respect to that code base, and it will reply. So it has the insight of a developer. So like it kind of has the insight of a developer where it can glance at the code and explain it to you in very simple words. So it has been very useful. So if you are skimming through GitHub for new projects, or if you want to check out a project which is similar to you to understand and steal ideas, then you ought to use this plugin, Codulator. Number 2. So now comes the number 1, CodePad. CodePad is really cool, guys. You can code on it in any language, and it will give you the environment. Suddenly, if you want to code in a let's say Go, or you want to code in any language, let's say Cobalt or any other, so it supports more than 30 languages where you don't have to worry about the environment. You can just set it up and code, and it will run your code. So it's really cool, guys. You should check it out. So that was my top 5 plugin which I found really cool and useful. Please try them out if you have a ChatGPT 4, and if you don't have, I recommend you to get one. So please check out the other videos, and see you until next video.